The rain was pitter-pattering softly on the window panes. Outside, the night was dark and cozy. Inside Raju's home, it felt warm and snug. Raju, who was 6, and his little sister Priya, who was 5, were watching raindrops race each other down the glass. Rio, their golden dog, lay curled up by the crackling fireplace, and Mithu the parrot was quietly preening his green feathers in his cage. Suddenly Priya sighed. "I feel a little bit hungry," she whispered, rubbing her tummy. Raju nodded. He felt a little rumble in his tummy too. Just then, Ma came into the room, carrying a tray. On it were 2 steaming mugs of golden turmeric milk and a plate piled high with warm, crispy pakoras. The smell was wonderful. Earthy spices and the comforting scent of fried goodness filled the air. "The rain always makes pakoras taste extra special," Ma said with a warm smile, placing the tray on the low table. Raju and Priya's eyes widened. Rio's nose twitched, and even Mithu seemed to perk up, making a soft little coo. They each took a mug of the warm milk, its gentle spices making them feel cozy inside. Then they reached for the pakoras. But these weren't just any pakoras. Some were filled with soft potatoes, some with crunchy onions, and were those tiny green peas peeking out of one? As they munched happily, the sound of the rain outside became like a gentle lullaby. Each bite of the pakora was warm and flavorful. Raju tried a potato one. It was soft and comforting. Priya chose an onion pakora, enjoying the slight crunch. "These are so yummy, Ma," Priya said, her cheeks rosy. "Yes," Raju agreed. "The best pakoras ever." Rio sat patiently, his big brown eyes looking hopefully at the plate. Ma chuckled and gave him a tiny plain piece of roti. Rio wagged his tail gratefully. But what was that mysterious little bowl Ma had also placed on the tray? It had a dollop of something cool and white in it. Raju dipped his pakora into the cool, creamy yogurt in the little bowl. The tangy taste was a lovely surprise. Priya tried it too, making a happy little face. "It makes the pakoras even more delicious," she exclaimed. The rain continued its soft song outside. The fire in the fireplace danced gently, casting warm shadows on the walls. It felt like their little home was the coziest place in the whole world. Could this rainy night and these tasty treats be a little adventure of their own? Mithu, who had been quiet, suddenly said in his clear voice, "Pakora." "Good." It made Raju and Priya giggle. They savored each bite, the warmth spreading through them. The flavors were like little stories on their tongues. The earthiness of the spices, the sweetness of the potatoes, the slight sharpness of the onions, the coolness of the yogurt. What other food adventures would the rain bring them another night? Soon the plate of pakoras was almost empty, and the mugs of turmeric milk were drained. Their tummies felt warm and full. A happy kind of sleepy feeling started to settle over them. Ma smiled. "Time for our rainy night cuddles," she said softly. They snuggled close to Ma on the sofa, listening to the rain. Rio rested his head on Raju's lap, and Mithu made soft, sleepy chirps from his cage. The sound of the rain outside was now a peaceful whisper. As the rain continued its gentle rhythm, their own breaths started to become soft and even. Raju felt his eyelids getting heavy. Priya leaned her head against Ma's arm. Rio's snores started as quiet little puffs. Mithu was completely still. The warmth of the milk and the deliciousness of the pakoras had filled them with comfort and sleepiness. Raju drifted and drifted, the sound of the rain like a soft blanket around him. Priya was already fast asleep, a little smile on her face. Rio was deep in his rainy night dreams. Mithu was silent and still. Raju, Priya, Rio, and Mithu were all drifting peacefully to sleep. The gentle rhythm of the rain their sweet lullaby. Good night, little ones. Sleep soundly.